I'm Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kajin Cosplay, and tonight we're back again with two guys with Better Call Saul.
Season 3,
Episode 5, Chicanery.
This one, I don't know what it's gonna be about, but you guys have been talking about this episode for a while now. Yeah. It makes us excited.
Like what, is the next Ozymandias of the series?
I don't know. We'll have to judge, to see for ourselves, but I can see why it would be taken as a very big episode, since we have basically Gus is going head to head with Hector right now. Mike is not working for Gus, but whenever Gus has needs for him, maybe he's not against the idea of working for him, which is at the beginning of their partnership. It makes sense.
Basically, Jimmy and Kim are going against Chuck and Howard, and hopefully they're gonna win against them.
They have a plan for sure. Like right now, they're playing it like they're going along with Chuck's plan, but they obviously have something in mind. We just don't quite know what it is yet.
We don't know shit.
I am expecting it to be this episode that we're gonna see what's gonna happen, what the plan is.
I hope so.
So let's not wait any further.
Yeah.
Let's jump in episode 5 and see what they have in mind.
All right.
Let's go.
Rebecca.
Chuck.
You look lovely.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
You.
Hey, what's with the candles?
2 hours ago, I take the sea bass out. No sooner is it prepped and resting than, boom, power goes down. I get on the phone to the city. To make a long story short, those bozos at PNM mixed up my payment.
Is that the lie that we're talking about?
Yeah.
So what?
Like they're pretending that he has no condition? Maybe because he's trying to win her back?
Fun. We'll do an
Maybe.
old cuisine camp out.
What happened in the first place for her to go though?
We don't know yet.
Oh my god. I can't eat another bite.
She left him.
Cheers to the galloping gourmet.
And what's Jimmy doing there?
Supporting him?
Oh, this is perfect.
Making it less awkward since they're not together anymore?
I miss having one place to hang my hat.
Maybe she's a musician? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have the condition now.
I hate that thing. I feel like I'm on a leash.
It's like another movie.
He's like keeping it in, but...
I have to take this. I'm sorry. Hi, Andre. No, I'm just at dinner. What's up? Got it. I will make sure that...
She keeps going
Hold on a
closer.
second. Let me just get a pen. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Yeah, whenever you eat.
It's trying so hard to just stay calm. I got moved.
Okay, hi.
Stop moving.
And that was before he tried to build his stamina.
Rebecca.
Well, no, it's not just him. It's the whole section.
Rebecca.
No, that's fine. Chuck, what the hell? What is your problem?
Say something.
It is incredibly bad manners to answer a cell phone in company.
Dude.
It's very rude.
Maybe she would have said if she said the truth, maybe.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that you felt that way. I didn't mean to offend you, Chuck.
I may have overreacted. That was very abrupt.
No, I understand.
She's a goner.
It's getting late.
Yeah.
Thank you for a lovely dinner, but I should be getting back to the hotel.
Just give me a minute and we can...
No, I'll just get a cab. I don't want to put you out anymore.
Please let me...
No, really. A cab is the easiest.
You can't let her leave like this. Just tell her what's going on. No. She'll understand.
You're gonna be weak.
Would you rather she think you're a raging prick than know the truth? No. Look, if you won't tell her, then I will.
No. You will not tell her. You will not tell her.
Right.
Back when they support each other.
And it's Jimmy also helping him out when he needs help. Being capable of just being there for him.
I have like two huge questions in my head right now.
Why did she leave?
Why did she leave, and how that happened?
She might have left because he was a control freak.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, this is it. We can run without lights and mics. We'll collect all cell phones and hold them for the duration of your testimony. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about the exit signs. It's code.
I appreciate all you're doing. Thank you.
Mr. Alley, I wonder if you'd give us a moment. I'd like to go over something with my colleague.
No problem. I'll be outside when you're ready.
I wonder what he has to say. You're gonna make us look bad.
How you feeling, Chuck?
I'll muddle through.
Because this is a lot to ask. And if you're not up to it, just throwing this out there, maybe you don't need to testify at all.
No, I do. I'm the only person who can adequately explain the context of that tape. Otherwise, the defense will tear it to shreds.
Maybe there's no need to put you through the ringer like this.
This isn't about me or my health. This is about PR.
We lost a client. That happened because while you were incapacitated, your brother accessed documents that should have been secured at HHM. What Jimmy did is unconscionable, yes. But one of my jobs is to safeguard the firm's reputation.
True.
This is not
He doesn't want him to make him look bad.
This is about what's right and what's wrong. I'm not going to risk Jimmy getting, what, a year's suspension? Maybe 2? He deserves disbarment, not some slap on the wrist. Now, Howard, there's only one way forward.
I wonder what's gonna
Let
happen.
justice be done, though the heavens fall.
Not gonna work, I guess, because it's still a lawyer and freaking bad.
When a guy like that acts like he's so confident, something is gonna happen.
Good morning.
Something.
I'm Robert Alley for the State Bar. In the matter of James M. McGill, the State Bar intends to prove the following violations of the Ethical Code. 16-102.
Ready for
Engaging in
war.
conduct the lawyer knows is criminal. 16-804. Committing a criminal act that reflects adversely on the lawyer's honesty or trustworthiness as a lawyer.
I love how they did this.
16-304. Unlawfully altering, destroying, or concealing material having potential evidentiary value. Mr. McGill broke into his brother's home and destroyed an audio cassette which contained a recording
It is like
of
they're
a
going to
conversation
war.
between himself and his brother Charles McGill. The State Bar believes that once we have presented the facts, the committee will agree that disbarment is warranted for James McGill.
Okay.
Be smart.
Miss Wexler?
Oh, she will. They will be brilliant. I know that.
You've already read Mr. McGill's pre-prosecution statement. We don't dispute. He broke into his brother's house, an act he regrets deeply. But there is another side to this story, one not about calculation or ill intent, but about 2 brothers whose relationship, after years of strain, finally broke. We believe that after you have the complete picture, you'll understand James McGill is an asset to our legal community, and he should remain a full member of it in good standing.
She's gonna use their emotions. It's a people person versus a control freak.
Begin testimony?
Jimmy was very agitated. He was shouting. He demanded Charles turn over the evidence he'd been collecting.
Objection. We haven't established the tape is evidence of anything. The defense has only acknowledged it as a piece of property.
Allow me to rephrase. Jimmy demanded an audio cassette in Charles's possession, which Jimmy
It's full of
proceeded
lawyers.
with the help of an iron fireplace.
They all know the job.
To pry from
What happened after the defendant smashed this tape?
Mr. Brightbill and I.
That's the private investigator that Charles hired?
That's correct. He and I were concerned that Jimmy might strike his brother. So that's when we stepped in.
Thank you, Mr. Hamlin.
Certainly.
Miss Wexler?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Work your magic.
You testified you've known my client for some time. How long exactly?
Nearly 10 years.
How did you come to know him?
His brother asked to hire him in the mailroom at our firm.
What was your opinion of him then?
Can't lie.
He had a lot to get up and go. He was a hard worker.
You had a nickname for him, didn't you?
Charlie Hustle.
Charlie Hustle. How'd you feel when you found out he'd become a lawyer?
Surprised. He'd put himself through law school and taken the bar exam without telling any of the
And
partners.
Chuck
Even
asked
Charles.
not hired
He
him.
bootstrapped his way into a law degree while working in your mailroom. Did you consider taking him on as an associate?
We did. The partners decided it would be best to avoid the appearance of nepotism.
Nepotism.
Partners.
Your
One
firm
guy.
is Hamlin, Hamlin, and McGill, right? Who's the other Hamlin?
My father.
Which partner was the most concerned with nepotism?
Charles McGill.
So Jimmy's own brother blocked him.
Objection. How are the hiring practices of Hamlin, McGill relevant here?
It's relevant to understand the relationship between these brothers.
We'll give you some leeway, Miss Wexler, but don't stray too far. Charles McGill is not the subject of this hearing.
Thank you.
You think?
When Charles's condition appeared, Jimmy took care of him, didn't he?
I believe so.
Jimmy was struggling to build his solo law practice, and yet every single day, without fail, he brought his brother food, supplies, even his favorite newspapers. Isn't that right?
He did.
Could you speak to the terms of Charles's leave of absence?
You know I can't.
But you can confirm it was due to mental illness, correct?
Objection. Charles McGill's mental health isn't at issue.
I have nothing further.
The witness is excused.
It's tight. It's really tight.
But she started something. She
Yeah,
started
she did.
something. She made him uncomfortable. She made him admit to stuff he didn't want to admit to.
At this time, the state
It could go a lot of ways.
Exhibit 5 into evidence.
Yes, my brother has many admirable qualities. In some ways, I can say I admire him. Too cold. I love my brother. But Ted Kaczynski's brother loved him too, and he wanted to help. And sanctimonious.
He has
I
to
love my
practice telling how he feels about his
He's a
brother.
good person. He is good in him. But the
Just
law
be honest.
is too important.
Charles and honesty.
You right there, Howard?
You'd go to such lengths to humiliate me. I did it for Kim. She worked her butt off to get Mesa Verde while you and Howard sat around sipping scotch and chortling. But I honestly didn't think it would hurt you so bad. I thought you'd just say, oh crap, I made a mistake, and go on with your life like a normal person. But oh no, wishful thinking. So can I tell Howard you're not quitting or retiring or whatever? You do realize you just confessed to a felony? Yes. But you feel better, right? Besides, it's your word against mine.
Oh my god. Yes, he confessed to a felony, but there's also the hard part of this tape. Everyone is uncomfortable.